Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Shaneka Marie, and we are back with another video. I just wanted to come on because I really felt led to record this video for someone who is struggling with financial anxiety, like money anxiety, financial anxiety. If that's you, I see you. I've been there. It's something that I still struggle with. And it's something that I've been asking God to help me with. And so he brought to my remembrance, and this is something actually I've been like practicing this week, these last 2 weeks, if I'm honest. Something that he brought back to my memory when I went through a season where God told me to quit my job. And I know a lot of you have found my channel through that video, right? And so during that time, I really learned how to trust God for daily bread. And when I say daily bread, not worrying about the end of the week, not worrying about next month, not worrying about even, tomorrow, learning how to trust God for today. And it was like a meal by meal, like, Lord, I'm trusting you for this, or I'm trusting you for this day, right? And so even like these last 2 weeks, God has just been like, I need you to trust me for today. Don't worry about tomorrow. You know how the scripture say, don't worry about don't worry about what you'll eat, what you'll drink, like that scripture in Matthew, right? And I was reminded about it this morning about like trusting God. And so if you're in a season where you just feel like you don't have enough, or you're not sure how you're going to make ends meet, I'm going to challenge you to trust God for daily bread. And when I say trusting him for daily bread, trusting him for only what you need today. I know the world wants us to be, secure. We got to have this saved. We got to have all of that. And yeah, all of that is good. And I believe God will provide for that too. But if you're in a season where you just don't have that right now, I see you, and it's a real thing, because time it's hard out here, y'all, right? And the way stuff is going up, but at the end of the day, it don't even matter. We have a provider, and God promises to provide for us. And so I want to challenge you to trust God for daily bread. And I also too, and y'all, this was a hard pill to swallow, but we just gonna call a thing, and we're gonna be honest and transparent, right? God had to humble me during that season, and I had to ask for help a lot. My family helped me. I ended up having to, get on food stamps for a little while. I ended up just having like assistance, right? Food stamps and like different things or whatever. But God provided through that. And that wasn't even something that I ever, thought that I would be on. But God provided that for me, because at the time I was like going through a flare up, and, food was high. It's high, even more higher now. But God used that so that I can get like healthy, organic food. So just even how he provided, through that. And sometimes, y'all, when we have a self-sufficient mindset, and I definitely grew up with one, like INDEP, you ain't gonna look, I I provide for me, right? And so, and just getting my own apartment, like at a really young age, and I saw how that self-sufficient mindset, like God don't like that, y'all. And he had to humble me and basically remind me, like, you ain't doing this, like I'm doing this. That self-sufficiency, y'all, it'll get you in a lot of trouble. And take it from me, from a person where God stripped me down and stripped me from a whole lot to show me, like, you ain't doing none of this, right? And so humble yourselves. We gotta humble ourselves and ask for help. And I know asking for help is hard when it's been thrown in your face. Asking for help has been hard when maybe you got no's, or you had people look down on you for needing help, but they don't even know your entire situation. So yeah. So I really felt led to record this video to let someone know that God sees you, and he put this on my mind and spirit for me to, just encourage you today that he's got you. He's going to provide for what you need today, tomorrow, the next day, the end of the month, next year. He got it, but we just have to trust him, okay? So I pray that this video encouraged you, and if it did, let me know down in the comments. Let me know I'm not alone out here. I feel like a lot of people do struggle with financial anxiety, but sometimes we don't know what to call it, or we call ourselves, planning, doing all this stuff. But a lot of times, what? The planning is good. Being a planner is good. I'm definitely a planner, but sometimes I can see how that planning leads me to worry, because when I'm adding things up, or I'm tracking my bills and stuff is not lining up right, it starts to make me worry, and I start to, try to figure things out on my own. But something that I've been doing recently is when I do my bid, when we do my budget or whatever. Like, I'm literally asking God for wisdom, and I'm also praying and like, Lord, the math ain't mathing, right? It ain't mathing, but I trust you. So if this, I pray that this is for someone. I pray that it's encouraged you, that my transparency will just encourage you, to make you feel seen and know that you're not alone in this season. God has you, and he's going to provide. Okay, so I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.